guys, it's Erin here. Hi, my name is Erin. Just wanted to get on and do a fertility update. I have not posted an update since the last video that I posted in like September. I think it was September of last year, September 2017. Haven't posted an update on fertility or anything like that, or baby baddie since then. Thought maybe now would be a good time to do it since a lot has been going on. So, here we go. Buckle up. Ready, set, go. I'm not going to break it off because I always do one-take videos. So, anyways, for those of you that have seen my last video, that talks about Provera and what's next and things like that, and the labs and whatnot, last year, I had all that bleeding, blah, blah, blah. Went on Provera to help stop bleeding, and I've had that. I'm trying to think if I had said in that video that I was put on birth control again because of all the bleeding that was happening. Yes, went on birth control from October to May of 2018, October 2017 to May, May of 2018. I'm trying to keep all my thoughts, like, but my brain's like, that's what's happening inside my brain all the time. But from October 2017 to May 2018, I was on birth control and had the ant flow every month on the dot. On the day. Like, my apps that I was using was like, nailed it perfectly on the head of when it was going to show up. So, was on birth control from then to then. I had thought while I was on birth control, I am going to diet and I am going to exercise and I am going to lose weight so I can be skinny so I can get pregnant. And then I was like, oh yeah, I have PCOS, so all this dieting and exercising that I've been doing is doing nothing besides like depriving myself of the love of chocolate that I have. Just kidding. Diet and exercise did not work out as well as I hoped. I like lost 5 pounds. So that was great. Great times. But finally came to terms with the fact that I am not going to lose weight and be the skinny, perfect, pregnant person that I would like to be. Because you always see the ones that are like, oh, I'm 6 weeks. And it's like, they're skinny, you know? And it's like, here's my little tiny bump. No. I get to be a plus-size pregnant person, which we can rock a pregnant body just as well as anyone else. And that's what I keep telling myself. So, finally came to terms with that. Went off the birth control in May. And, shocker here, periods disappeared after I went off the birth control. Those of you that don't know or are curious to know, I was on Sprintec, the pill. So, which I highly recommend if you have great insurance. It was free. So if you were looking for a birth control method and you like the pill, Sprintec was free through my insurance. So, yeah, birth control went off, disappeared, periods just gone, gone's out the window. Those of you also curious, I did track my ovulation while I was on birth control and I did not ever ovulate. So that's another benefit of the good old PCOS. Yeah, so I decided when I went off that I was going to just see if a period would show up and if it would see if it miraculously fixed my periods. I don't know why every time I think I'm going to go off birth control, whether it was my IUD or the Sprintec pill, it was going to fix me up all magically, but to no avail, nothing. So, I gave it June, July, August, September, no period, so I scheduled a doctor's appointment and I went into my doctor on September 21st, 22nd, around in there. Went in and I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. And for those of you that know me, know how much I just love blood work. Love it. It's the best. Had to get some blood work done. They checked to make sure that I actually wasn't one of those people that were going into early menopause or that I had a low ovarian reserve, which I would have been shocked out of my mind if that was the case, because where my AMH level, which is your anti-Mullerian hormone, which checks your ovarian reserve, was at a 15.9 last year. which for those of you that don't know, your regular ovarian reserve for like a totally fertile myrtle person is like a 2 or a 3, and mine was a 15.9. I would have been shocked if my ovarian reserve was like way low. They tested for that. They tested to see if I was diabetic. They tested to see how my thyroid was, and everything came back normal. Everything was good and dandy. And so I was put on 10 milligrams of Provera, which I talked about last time. Provera is doing the same job as I was doing the last time I was on it. Cleaning. And, yeah, leave it at that. And this time has been a little more, it hasn't been as cleaning, as heavy as the last 2 times I've been on, I don't think. But, I just went blurry. Anyways, it has been painful. I can't remember how bad my cramps were with the last 2. I remember being pretty crampy last time, but the cramps this time just hurt. It's on the left side it will hurt, and then on the right side it will hurt, and then it will stop, and then like a few hours later they'll both start hurting at the same time, and I feel like my ovaries are just like, ah! That's a good representation of how my ovaries and just everything feel right now. Just like, we're falling apart! Leave us alone! Yes. That's been what it feels like lately. It aches. It's achy and it hurts, and I just want to sit here and like not move. And yeah. So with the Provera, my doctor prescribed Clomid. So I have 50 milligrams Clomid that will be starting tonight. I'm going to take it before I go to bed because that's when everybody said is the good time to take it. 50 milligrams of it for cycle day 5 through 9. So we are officially on fertility medication starting tonight. Craziness. It'll be interesting. For those of you that haven't seen the other video yet, because I haven't posted it yet, obviously. At this current state and time, on October 29th, I have not yet posted it because it will not be finished for a few days. I am vlogging a Clomid video diary, just kind of talking about the symptoms and how I feel, all that jazz, all that fun stuff. And I will be posting that, but I'm not taking the actual Clomid, name brand Clomid. I'm taking the knockoff brand Clomid, the clomiphene citrate. Can't say it because I'm not a doctor. I'm not that smart. But if I was assuming by the phonetics and the reading teacher side of me, that if I was reading it properly, it's clomiphene citrate. My dogs are going crazy, so. Anyways, but I'm taking clomiphene citrate, and yeah, pretty nervous. It'll be good though. It'll be awesome. And that should put me out for ovulation on day 16 and 17, around there. So we will see. We could definitely. I've had quite a few people who are like, oh my gosh, Clomid worked for me my first cycle I took it, and then there's people who are like, oh, it worked for me after 2 or 3 cycles of Clomid, and then some people it didn't work at all. And so I'm really just trying to, like, fingers uncrossed. For those of you that don't know me, if I cross my fingers, it never works. Fingers uncrossed, putting the vibes out into the universe, man, and just praying super hard. And I appreciate all the other prayers that are coming out there in our behalf. I really just... means a lot. So, if this Clomid cycle works, that would put us out to about having a baby in July or August. Crazy. I said I would never have a baby in summer because my mom was miserable when she was pregnant with a baby that was due in summer. I said I would never have a baby in the summer. That was my ideal time to not have a baby because I did not want to be hugely pregnant and hot. But at this point in time, I have learned that I will just take a baby whenever said baby has decided to come to us. So if that baby wants to bring its happy little butt down in July or August or June, it can come. I don't even care. I'll be fat, hot, and miserable all through summer, and it will be worth it. So, ooh, that means we'd find out probably around Thanksgiving if we are pregnant or if we are not pregnant. I am trying to do the emotional, like, oh my gosh, it can happen, but it could not happen. Trying to not to, like, psych myself out here. Trying to keep the hope side, but then the reality and the because it's like and like you know, probably not, because that makes no sense, but in my head it makes sense. But I'm just trying to stay leveled with this, level-headed, trying to stay level-headed with this and not be like, oh my gosh, buy all the baby things that are cute for that time of the year, or it's never going to happen. It's like, it will happen when it's meant to happen. So, and it'll be interesting too, because Clomid and fertility medication like this brings the chances of multiples up from like 1 to 2% to like 8 or 9%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you had a room full of 100 people and it's like none of these people are on fertility medication, there'd be like one of them. But like with the fertility medication, it's like 8 of these women have twins or triplets. And twins run in my mom's side and my dad's side and Quinn's side of his family. Like, his family has it. My family has twins. So, we could get twins. We could get triplets. But I would be just fine with one baby. One baby. That's what we're going for here. Just one baby. 2? Fantastic. 2 of you want to come down in the middle of the hot summer? Great. But one baby is what we're pulling for. It's all we are asking for. And so we'll see where this goes. So Clomid starting tonight before bed. Yee! So yeah, here we go. There's your fertility update from October of last year to October of this year. About 1 year later. Blood work again, you know. All the jewelies. So, I know there's been quite a few of you that are curious and have been wanting to know what's going on, and that's where we're at. So, yeah. Also, I am running my fertility Instagram page. If you would like to follow, it is Dear, D-E-A-R, period, baby, B-A-B-Y, period, baddie, B-A-T-T-Y, at Dear Baby Baddie on Instagram. I post almost every day. I keep all my updates on there, how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what medication I'm on, what supplements I'm taking, what vitamins I'm on, blood work results, everything. I post it all on there, and it's kind of just my little escape place to go and post things to the general, and whoever's there is there. So yeah, if you want to check that out, go ahead and check it out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I really appreciate all the thoughts and the prayers, and let's do this thing. Clomid, here we go. Can you tell I'm trying to hide myself from this? Also, fun fact, I made it into my local production of A Christmas Carol here. So I could get pregnant while doing this show and be barfing my brains out. Okay, guys. Fingers uncrossed. Have a great day. Bye.